Very afraid. Fearful. After I saw the horror movie, I was very afraid. After I saw the horror movie, I was fearful. Very angry. Furious. I made the man very angry. I made the man furious. Very annoying. Exasperating. I think your sister is very annoying. I think your sister is exasperating. Very bad. Terrible. This is a very bad situation. This is a terrible situation. Very basic. Fundamental. The math question is very basic. The math question is fundamental. Very beautiful. Gorgeous. I think this flower is very beautiful. I think this flower is gorgeous. Very big. Huge. The home that we live in is very big. The home that we live in is huge. Very boring. Dull. I thought the class was very boring. I thought the class was dull. Very bloody. Gory. The battle was very bloody. The battle was gory. Very bright. Luminous. The living room is very bright. The living room is luminous. Very busy. Swamped. We have been very busy this whole week. We have been swamped this whole week. Very calm. Serene. The ocean is very calm today. The ocean is serene today. Very capable. Accomplished. The man we hired for the job is very capable. The man we hired for the job is accomplished. Very careful. Cautious. We must be very careful around fire. We must be cautious around fire. Very cheap. Stingy. My grandpa is very cheap. He doesn't like to spend money. My grandpa is stingy. He doesn't like to spend money. Very clean. Spotless. I made the bathroom very clean. I made the bathroom spotless. Very clear. Obvious. I think the answer is very clear. I think the answer is obvious. Very cold. Freezing. The weather outside is very cold. The weather outside is freezing. Very colorful. Vibrant. The dress she is wearing is very colorful. The dress she is wearing is vibrant. Very competitive. Cutthroat. The real estate industry is very competitive. The real estate industry is cutthroat. Very complete. Comprehensive. The English course is very complete. The English course is comprehensive. Very confused. Perplexed. The students were very confused after the class. The students were perplexed after the class. Very cute. Adorable. Her new kitten is very cute. Her new kitten is adorable. Very creative. Innovative. The new tech company is very creative. The new tech company is innovative. Very dangerous. Perilous. The journey to the mountain is very dangerous. The journey to the mountain is perilous. Very dear. Cherished. This is my very dear friend. This is my cherished friend. Very deep. Profound. His knowledge on the subject is very deep. His knowledge on the subject is profound. Very depressed. Despondent. Everyone in the town was very depressed after the earthquake. Everyone in the town was despondent after the earthquake. Very different. Unusual. The food they were eating was very different. The food they were eating was unusual. Very difficult. Arduous. This is a very difficult task. This is an arduous task. Very dirty. Filthy. Public bathrooms are generally very dirty. Public bathrooms are generally filthy. Very dry. Arid. Deserts are normally very dry. Deserts are normally arid. Very easy. Effortless. The English lesson today was very easy. The English lesson today was effortless. Very educational. Enlightening. That was a very educational class. I learned a lot. That was an enlightening class. I learned a lot. Very empty. Desolate. Deserts are also very empty. Not many people live there. Deserts are also desolate. Not many people live there. Very evil. Wicked. Hitler was a very evil person. Hitler was a wicked person. Very excited. Thrilled. Everyone was very excited when they heard the news. Everyone was thrilled when they heard the news. Very exciting. Exhilarating. I think the amusement park is very exciting. I think the amusement park is exhilarating. Very expansive. Costly. The company made a very expensive mistake. The company made a costly mistake. Very famous. Renowned. He is a very famous singer. He is a renowned singer. Very fancy. Lavish. This home has very fancy decorations. This home has lavish decorations. Very fast. Rapidly. The car is going very fast down the road. The car is going rapidly down the road. Very fat. Obese. The man is very fat. He needs to lose weight. The man is obese. He needs to lose weight. Very fierce. Ferocious. The stray cat is very fierce. The stray cat is ferocious. Very friendly. Amiable. The people of this country are very friendly. The people of this country are amiable. Very frightened. Alarmed. Everyone was very frightened when they heard the gunshots. Everyone was alarmed when they heard the gunshots. Very funny. Hilarious. I think the comedian is very funny. I think the comedian is hilarious. Very glad. Overjoyed. When I saw them, I was very glad. When I saw them, I was overjoyed. Very good. Excellent. This is a very good day for all of us. This is an excellent day for all of us. Very happy. Ecstatic. They were very happy when they heard the news. They were ecstatic when they heard the news. Very hard. Difficult. This is a very hard problem. I don't know how to answer it. This is a difficult problem. I don't know how to answer it. Very hard to find. Rare. This diamond is very hard to find. This diamond is rare. Very hot. Scorching. The sun is very hot today. The sun is scorching today. Very hot. Scalding. The water is very hot. Don't touch it. The water is scalding. Don't touch it. Very important. Crucial. This is a very important piece to the puzzle. This is a crucial piece to the puzzle. Very intelligent. Brilliant. Albert Einstein was a very intelligent man. Albert Einstein was a brilliant man. Very large. Massive. There was a very large iceberg in the bay. There was a massive iceberg in the bay. Very little. Tiny. They live in a very little house. They live in a tiny house. Very lively. Vivacious. The party we went to was very lively. The party we went to was vivacious. Very long. Extensive. The book report was very long. The book report was extensive. Very loved. Adored. My family is very loved by me. My family is adored by me. Very mean. Cruel. The dictator was very mean to his people. The dictator was cruel to his people. Very messy. Slovenly. He is very messy because he never cleans his room. He is slovenly because he never cleans his room. Very negative. Pessimistic. He has a very negative attitude. He has a pessimistic attitude. Very near. Nearby. There is a hospital very near. There is a hospital nearby. Very necessary. Essential. The steps are very necessary if you want to succeed. The steps are essential if you want to succeed. Very nervous. Apprehensive. The new recruits were very nervous on their first day of class. The new recruits were apprehensive on their first day of class. Very nice. Kind. I like their family. They are very nice. I like their family. They are kind. Very noisy. Deafening. Airports are usually very noisy places. Airports are usually deafening places. Very often. Frequently. I come here very often. I come here frequently. Very old. Archaic. The museum has some very old artifacts. The museum has some archaic artifacts. Very open. Transparent. I think counselors should be very open with their students. I think counselors should be transparent with their students. Very painful. Excruciating. The bee sting was very painful. The bee sting was excruciating. Very positive. Optimistic. We were very positive about the test results. We were optimistic about the test results. Very poor. Destitute. The whole country is very poor. The whole country is destitute. Very pretty. Beautiful. The clouds are very pretty after it rains. The clouds are beautiful after it rains. Very quiet. Tranquil. The environment was very quiet. You could hear a pin drop. The environment was tranquil. You could hear a pin drop. Very rainy. Pouring. It is very rainy today. It is pouring today. Very rich. Wealthy. The people who live here are very rich. The people who live here are wealthy. Very roomy. Spacious. This living room is very roomy. This living room is spacious. Very rude. Vulgar. His behavior towards his mom was very rude. His behavior towards his mom was vulgar. Very scared. Petrified. We were very scared when we heard a loud noise outside. We were petrified when we heard a loud noise outside. Very serious. Grave. This is a very serious situation. This is a grave situation. Very short. Brief. I will be here for a very short time. I will be here for a brief time. Very shy. Timid. Timmy is very shy and doesn't like to talk to anyone. Timmy is timid and doesn't like to talk to anyone. Very sleepy. Lethargic. I feel very sleepy after I fly in a plane. I feel lethargic after I fly in a plane. Very slow. Sluggish. I felt very slow after running the marathon. I felt sluggish after running the marathon. Very small. Petite. The girl's dollhouse was very small. The girl's dollhouse was petite. Very smart. Intelligent. I think your brother is very smart. I think your brother is intelligent. Very smelly. Pungent. There is a very smelly odor coming from the trash. There is a pungent odor coming from the trash. Very sorry. Apologetic. The man was very sorry after the accident. The man was apologetic after the accident. Very special. Exceptional. He has a very special gift. He has an exceptional gift. Very stupid. Idiotic. The whole situation is very stupid. This whole situation is idiotic. Very sure. Certain. I am very sure it was him. I am certain it was him. Very sweet. Thoughtful. You are very sweet for giving me flowers. You are thoughtful for giving me flowers. Very talented. Gifted. The young boy is very talented in science. The young boy is gifted in science. Very tasty. Delicious. The food that my mom cooks is very tasty. The food that my mom cooks is delicious. Very tired. Exhausted. We were very tired after a full day of travel. We were exhausted after a full day of travel. Very ugly. Hideous. Some animals are very ugly. Some animals are hideous. Very unhappy. Miserable. Everyone looked very unhappy when it started raining. Everyone looked miserable when it started raining. Very upset. Distraught. He looks very upset. He looks distraught. Very valuable. Precious. This blanket is very valuable to me because it was from my dad. This blanket is precious to me because it was from my dad. Very warm. Hot. The weather is very warm today. The weather is hot today. Very weak. Dull. The knife is very weak and can't cut anything. The knife is dull and can't cut anything. Very wet. Soaked. We were very wet after it rained. We were soaked after it rained. Very wide. Expansive. The house's backyard is very wide. The house's backyard is expansive. Very willing. Eager. They are very willing to help us. They are eager to help us. Very windy. Blustery. It is very windy today. It is blustery today. Very wise. Sage. I took the man's very wise advice. I took the man's sage advice. Very worried. Distressed. The kid's parents looked very worried when he didn't come home. The kid's parents looked distressed when he didn't come home.